Hey, what's up guys, Devil Dog Gamer here, and welcome to more Arma 3 Alpha, and this time we're going to be covering the helicopters. Before we get started, I'm using my Track IR. If you've never heard of it, it's pretty much a piece of hardware that you stick on top of your monitor, and it tracks your head movement in real life. So if I look down in real life, it looks down, up, left, right, etc, etc. It's very helpful for when you're flying helicopters, so you can scout your LZs and stuff. Alright, so the Alpha comes with 4 helicopters. You have the MH6, which is transport, your KA-60 armed with a minigun and rocket pods, then your other KA-60, which is just the black one, that transport, and then the AH-6 with minigun and rockets. Now, when they first announced the Arma 3, damn, I got like shit falling all over the place. But when they first announced Arma 3, they said they were going to be using the flight model from Take On Helicopters. I was quite excited for that because it was a pretty good flight model. It was pretty realistic. Well, come to find out, in the Alpha, it's just a placeholder, and quite pissed about that. The helicopters, how they handle in the Alpha, is just retarded. It's less than what was with Arma 3 or Arma 2. It's pretty dumb. Okay, let's get the KA-60. If you look at the heads-up display, it's pretty much a copy and paste from Arma 2 with the KA-60, the PMC expansion pack, which is kind of disappointing. I wish they would have done a little more with it, but you can only take it so far, I guess. So we're gonna lift off. I mean, these things are super responsive. They feel like they're fucking... They don't even feel like helicopters, almost. It's pretty ridiculous. Not happy with how they handle physics-wise. They're pretty fast, a little faster than they probably should be. I'd like to see it a little slower. How they were in Arma 2 was relatively slow, and then Ace seemed to fix how they handled. It kind of feels like a little bit above how Ace worked their acceleration and deceleration and such, and their flight characteristics. But it's a good placeholder. I mean, you can actually operate it, and it's not really that big of a problem. I mean, they fly, which is, I guess, what counts, but it's not realistic enough. So I'm hoping soon they're going to get the placeholder rolling for this, and then we'll actually be able to use the choppers how they were and Take On Helicopters. But, oh, see, getting a little squirrely there on the landing. So, I mean, they're pretty good so far. I mean, they're not too bad. It could have been a lot worse. You still can operate them, but I mean, you can do retarded stuff in them, like, we're going to do a backflip. Let me get some speed. We'll do a loop. The loops are almost too easy. I kind of wish they had it where, you know, you can't do it at all. You can almost even fly them upside down if you wanted to. I mean, look. I'm actually flying upside down at the moment. Literally flying upside down. It's ridiculous. So let's actually see if we can do some low-level flying. Get back to the airfield. We'll grab one of the arm choppers. I got a little area set up to go do some target practice in them, so we'll be able to practice the guns and stuff. And that was a pretty shitty landing, but whatever. So yeah, flight models need some work, definitely. Let's get over here, we'll get in the AH-6. Maybe we'll do some flying upside down, see what we can do. But it almost feels like there's no weight to the choppers. It almost feels, they feel like paper airplanes when you turn them and stuff. Not like when you use some of the Arma 2 add-ons, where like the CH-47 Chinook and stuff feels like it's like a brick in the air, like it should. But the cool thing about it is the mirrors. Like, I don't know if you can see that mirror. Those actually work, so I can see shit out through the mirror. Now the AH-6 isn't bad. I actually like the way the dash is set up. Dash is pretty nice. all the stuff works correctly. But we're gonna see what we can do. Let's hit this chopper with some guns. I don't like the sound of the miniguns. I think the miniguns sound pretty lame. I need to set up my waypoint. Boom. Oh, I guess my waypoint didn't want to work. Let's try it again. There we go. I'm probably gonna get shot down, but whatever. Shit happens, I guess. The terrain doesn't look too bad. They did a pretty good job on it. I did lower my view distance to get a bit, and I'm sitting at maybe 3K view distance, everything maxed. I'm getting about 30 frames per second while recording, which isn't bad. When I'm not recording, 60 frames pretty much constantly, so recording definitely does take its toll. If anybody feels like, you know, I'm going to record some stuff on Arma 3 maxed out, I would advise against it, unless you got a beast computer. Alright, there should be some... Oh, there they are. Let's go low, go low, go low. We might do some True Lies setup here in a second. Oh shit, they're shooting at me. Alright, let's try this. Going backwards a little too much. Try to fix my speed. There it is. Alright. Oh. I think majority of the guys here are dead. Guess I'm hoping they're dead. I don't know. Oh shit! No, they're not. Okay, so where did that come from? Am I blind or something? Oh, I see him. Alright, so let's go back in. Try to get another pass in. Whoa! Alright, let's see if we can do a return to target. Yeah, didn't line up properly. Alright, let's go back around a bit. Alright, so if anybody's wondering, I am using mouse and keyboard. I don't like using joystick at all. I'm not a fan of it. Trying to set up a joystick in ARMA 2 is a pain in the ass, so I'm hoping that's changed with ARMA 3. I haven't checked it out yet. Yep, there he is. Oh, she's still up. Oh no! I literally just got hit with a grenade launcher. Oh, that was great. Alright, so we'll do one more little thing and we'll call it quits. I'm going to try to fly upside down. I've heard a few people complain about it and say that it's like retarded how you can do it. So I might be able to literally actually fly upside down all over the place. I'm kind of looking forward to when they add some of the fighters in, the F-35. The Comanche, they already said they have the Comanche in. I've seen a few screenshots of that. That's going to be pretty cool. So we'll see what happens with that. We'll do the MH6 for this. No weapons. So far I'm liking the graphics. The graphics are really nice with ARMA 3. Should be a lot of fun, especially once the modders start adding in like Russian units and such. This game will be awesome. But right now, as it stands, it loses its fun pretty quick, just as it is. And it feels a little more first-person-ish, you know, first-person shooter-ish than it should, instead of a simulator. But hopefully, once they add some of these flight models in, that's when it'll be a lot of fun. Alright, so let's try this. Maybe roll it on its side. Might work. Yep. Totally does. Oh, now I'm flipping over. It's ridiculous. Let's try one more time. Flip it. Ridiculous. Let's try this real quick. I don't know if I'll be able to do this or not. Probably not, but we'll give it a shot anyways. Nope. Totally got it. Surprise, surprise. I don't think I'll make it through that hill on the backside. No, totally not. Oh, no way! No fucking way. That did not happen like that. But yeah, I can totally do... Oh, shit. Wow. I just bounced off the water. That's crazy. Alright, we'll go land it over here. So hopefully the new flight models come out sometime soon. I'm holding my breath for beta. I'm not going to think it's going to happen any sooner than beta. Hopefully it'll be pretty awesome. Alright guys, so we're done. We'll wrap her up. So this is the helicopters, ARMA 3 Alpha. Alright guys, talk to you later. Peace.